The Shiba Inu's health has been deteriorating rapidly as of late. Lately there has been a price recovery. Everyone is really pumped up. Experts are no longer providing updates. Unexpectedly, several investors have become millionaires. But what really stunned everyone was an unattributed reference. Coinbase kicked out over 85 billion Shiba Inu. The chief executive officer of Coinbase steps in and makes a major announcement. On top of that, Satoshi Kusama made this data understandable. Moreover, what am I going to talk about? Now I'll explain it more thoroughly. Here you can find your daily dose of Shiba wealthy coins. If Shiba is something that piques your interest, you have come to the right place. Subscribe if you want to know what's happening in the cryptocurrency market and get the most up-to-date news predictions. Make sure you hit the like button to get more SHIB news. The Shiba Inu has done it again, leaving everyone in town on the edge of their seats. There was a little dip yesterday for Shiba Inu, but the market quickly recovered. At this point it seems to have set a more stable price. Although it was not an incredibly spectacular increase, it was enough to reignite the excitement that had been dormant for quite some time. Something has shifted in the air. People are starting to feel more optimistic again, and the negative vibes are starting to fade, almost non-existent. People who were doubtful of every move have now stopped speaking up, but for once everyone in the neighborhood is overjoyed to see the Shiba Inu flourishing. It has certainly been a bumpy road, but moments like these bring back all the reasons they stuck it out. Here is the most unusual thing about it. It seems like this isn't just an actuator. Experts have noticed that the Shiba Inu has hit a big wall of resistance, which could mean that this trend is here to stay. The mood around here is shifting fast, and after a week of ups and downs, the price is showing signs of a possible turnaround. Nevertheless, Shiba Inus face a certain amount of anxiety. Traders often make reference to the death cross as an unpleasant formation. This pattern has persisted for some time and is known to cause investors to be wary. However, the recent change in prices has gone against predictions, which could indicate a change toward a more bullish market outlook. The major test is about to take place. There is a pivotal price point that traders use to determine short-term momentum, and Shiba Inu is about to cross it. By breaking through this level, the trend change may be solidified and further gains may be possible. But if it has problems here, merchants might step in and put more obstacles. One further thing that adds to the thrill is the volume of trades. Its high rise is indicative of a market boom, as is the general trend in the economy. Such a spike might herald an impending fall or mark the beginning of something far more substantial. This moment could determine if Shiba Inu continues to rise or if there is another burst of selling pressure, so traders are keeping a close eye on it. Nevertheless, here is the problem. Although there is a lot of energy and excitement, the Shiba Inu might not be able to make much of an impression. The excessive volume is the main reason why one analyst has found a major hurdle that is limiting the token's growth. Within a certain price range, there are currently around 91 trillion Shiba Inu coins, which are worth more than $1 billion. I am astounded by that amount. There are a lot of holders in this group that are having money problems right now, which is unfortunate. So a sell wall forms wherein people are more likely to sell their tokens as the price rises, putting continuous pressure on any attempt to break out. The only way for Shiba Inu to get over this hurdle is if buyers are as strong as the coins that are up for sale. It should be easy to go beyond this level if that happens. But it's easier said than done because it depends on more than simply Shiba Inus. There is a lot of pushback from the larger digital currency business, which might keep the token from becoming widely used if things don't improve. Consequently, the community needs to keep a careful eye on this massive barrier of 91 trillion tokens, even when things are looking up. At this crucial juncture, the struggle between sellers and buyers is difficult, but a breakout is still possible given enough demand. Despite the difficulty, it is still a huge accomplishment to reach that substantial resistance level, so please be patient. Things get even more interesting from here. The amount of people who have become Shiba Inu rich at this price has been revealed in an internet analysis that has gone viral today. Currently, a person is deemed to have a 7-figure portfolio if they possess at least 62 billion Shiba Inu coins. The total value of the Shiba Inu holdings held by the estimated 1,600 purses is in the hundreds of millions of dollars, with individual holdings ranging from six figures to $1 million, according to analysts. The next level comes after that. Shiba Inu wallets with a value between $1 million and $10 million. Roughly 900 addresses, with a combined value of several billion dollars, own the token. At the very top there are 75 exclusive purses in Shiba Inu that hold more than $10 million. Their overall holdings surpass 10 figures, making them among the most influential players in the ecosystem, even though they are relatively few in number. I find it fascinating that these wealthy categories had an even higher concentration of purses a fortnight ago. At that time there were a little more addresses with portfolios surpassing 1 million. This suggests that some major investors had changed their positions or cashed out. This is proof of how much work is going on in the background. The rising number of Shiba Inu millionaires at this price point shows that people are still betting big on the token's future, even though resistance levels are limiting development. Speaking of large quantities, something else happened today that made the Shiba Inu people very confused. An enigmatic citation just extracted a tremendous quantity of Shiba Inu from Coinbase. Unusual transfer activity involving the popular meme coin has been noticed on one of the biggest US crypto exchanges once again. Over the previous several hours, an unknown wallet withdrew 85 billion Shiba Inu coins, worth more than $1 million, without warning. As soon as the transfer was complete, the recipient's wallet jumped to the top of the daily inflows once on-chain analysts saw this. As one might expect, this has set off a great deal of conjecture. Some think it could be a whale or dolphin quietly gathering Shiba Inu puppies before a big move. There are those who think it could be part of a larger pattern of tactical liquidity changes. No matter the context, this kind of behavior is usually deliberate. The exciting part is here. Is it possible that the Shiba Inu can learn something good from these whale behaviors, like that something big is going to happen? Actually, a market watcher has seen that altcoins like Shiba Inu are starting to behave similarly to how they did during the wild bull run of 2021. According to a post published by a Twitter expert, altcoins are currently behaving like they did in the first few months of 2021. Also, if this tendency continues, a major eruption might happen soon. Many people are curious about this, because cryptocurrencies saw some of their biggest gains ever when the market was completely chaotic. Absolutely ridiculous was the Shiba Inu bull charge of 2021. Instantly rising in value beyond anyone's wildest expectations, it went from being just another meme token to a major breakout story in the cryptocurrency industry. Shiba Inu became a household name, and people suddenly found themselves flush with cash. Think about the chance that it could happen again. On the other hand, the Shiba Inu population is much bigger now, considerably more people watching, and a larger number of practical uses. It might get dicey real quick if Shiba Inu takes advantage of the fact that altcoin patterns are similar to those of 2021. Fear of missing out FOMO would set in, leading to a flood of buyers, and maybe major innovations. The fact that whales have placed substantial bids implies that something is happening, yet nothing is guaranteed. The next few weeks could be somewhat unpredictable if history is any indication, and it might just be the start, because the CEO of Coinbase recently made a shocking announcement. Crypto will fuel 10% of the global economy within the next 5 years, according to him. On Coinbase's earnings call, Brian Armstrong talked about how blockchain technology is going to change the world. He is not talking about some little tweak here. He predicts that by